Okay, for time for another PuPs Perusal, and this time is because I quite like, petrified, ancient, giant trees, etc., etc. Let's see what they're passed off as. Okay, so what we're looking at is a volcanic plug. So what they call them, is a volcanic plug. And it says a volcanic plug, also called a volcanic neck or lava rock, is a volcanic object created when magma hardens within a vent on an active volcano. Excuse me. When present, a plug can cause an extreme buildup of high gas pressure if rising. What's that? I can't even see that. I'm trying to look through the screen, and anyway, it's basically saying that there's some magma trap, but where I'm coming from is like, well, what's the magma then? Because they say magma is molten rock. I've never really seen molten wood. But anyway, but yeah, let's just go, and then there's like examples of a volcanic plug. It's like tree stump. But anyway, so volcanic plug. Okay. Alright. Now, straight off, you got Devil's Tower there, haven't you? Some of the stump. It's not. Is my camera going to focus? Anyway. That's it. Right, okay, why did we come out of focus? I mean, look at that, come on. That's as much as I can zoom. That's because I'm looking through my phone, like watching a video. All back to front this. It's a tree stump, innit? You see? Tree stump. I'm not really saying much here, because like, volcanic plug. Here we go with the cartoons. So we're saying land surface zillions of years ago. Is that a technical term? A scientific term? Zillions. And the lava came up the spout. Lava came up the spout. And gave me a little pointer. So the lava. So this was the floor level zillions of years ago. And they say that the lava. Well, they're not wrong there, are they? So zillions of years ago, this thing did come all the way up. And crown all the way out. You see, so they're not lying to you. They're just mistakenly passing off what they're showing you. And then they claim that over zillions of years, this floor level erodes the way down to what you can see. Well, yeah. Again, not a lie. And they're saying land surface is zillions of years ago. Well, it's only ever now, isn't it? So that's, I would imagine at some way, some of these things could be left. And don't say, oh, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Anyway, so that's let's see if we can see some more. Just utter stumps. Yeah. And there's also the possibility nowadays that, look at that one. Cartoon. In, I don't know what language that is. Sorry for my ignorance. I don't know. It seems to be. I don't know. Anyway, but that looks like that one that's in, like you see, doesn't it? And then they're going to go, oh, this is a, we'll find the real thing of that. There you go. Seems to be that, doesn't it? That they're trying to draw a cartoon of and go, oh, this like you know, trunk of a tree or trunk of some giant fauna is not really what it is. It's not that. It's really this. What a fucking big red phallus. Divvies. Okay, the same one again. Phew. I mean, quite how anybody could just like stand here and look up and go, yeah, the ground erupted up. The solid erupted and was running and it set. What? Oh, sorry, no, so we're led to believe, sorry, because this floor level was up here billions of years ago. Zillions of years ago it was up here. So that means that the Earth was bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger zillions of years ago, doesn't it? You know, because it can't be round, can it? If it was round, what they're saying, then it means it's like just going to nothing. Anyway, let's see what I can find. The phallus is back. It's because you've got to be a fucking dick to believe in the stuff that they say. That's Death Valley, isn't it? A Death Valley plug, Zaddy. I didn't know that. I mean, come on, how can you mistake that? How can you not see it? Wow. You know, don't forget when Emmett were on first name terms, when the doc sends Marty back, you know, to 1885, and he says, doesn't he, there's a backdrop on this when the Indians are coming, and he says to him, you know, again, it's a hidden in plain sight mockery. He's saying, he says to him, what is it? You're not thinking fourth dimensionally, Marty. Whatever he says. Well, he's not thinking fourth dimensionally because he's just bullshitting, isn't he? But he says, you're not thinking fourth dimensionally, Marty. You know, when we send you back, we've got to send you away outside the town so nobody will see you. Something like that. He says, but what you don't want to do, he says, is we don't want to send you back and you're going to drive into, what does he say? You don't want to crash into some kind of giant tree that once existed in the past. As he's saying it, there's two of these things in his back. He's here talking, and there's two of these things over his background. It's like, don't look at these. The giant trees that once existed in the past are not these two things here. It's called hidden in plain sight mockery. Anyway, come on. I mean, I try and make these videos, but there's not much to say in them because if you don't see it, you're not going to see it. You know, and if you're not seeing it, you need to ask why you're not seeing it. Don't ask me. I know why you're not seeing it, but ask yourself. Ask yourself. Why do you not see what everybody else sees? Okay, what's this one? This trying to say Devil's Tower. Here's Devil's Tower zillions of years ago. Oh, I don't know, Facebook. Spot the difference. I mean, it just looks like bark, doesn't it? I mean, friggin' hell. Right, come on. Let me just do that with that, right. Now, looking at this video, looking at that screen through my, you know, phone screen now, it's actually giving me eye strain. This is why I'm a bit incoherent talking here, because it's giving me eye strain. But this just looks like a, you know, if you didn't know any better, if you didn't, you know, at first glance, you could mistake that for a tree stump, couldn't you? You know, a tree like this, just close up, you could mistake it for it. Well, you don't mistake it for it, because it is. Oh, you know what? Let's go for something better. Let's go for something better, because you know, these trees are there. You know, if people want to say, where did the trees go? Where did they go? Well, look at that. I mean, if you don't see that as if you can't see that as a stump, there's no such thing as can't. But if you don't see it, you know, that's on you. That's not on me. You know, I'm just doing this because I'm just killing a bit of time. Right now, I'm killing a bit of time, and back then I was killing a bit of time, and probably sometime in the future I'll be killing a bit of time. Because that's all we've got is time to kill. But in the meantime, you know, yeah, here's one for you then. If you're not seeing these, ask why. Ask for the discernment. Ask for the discernment. Again, you know, it's because what was it? What was that video? No forests on flat Earth, blah blah blah. And what was it he said? He says, because the universe is fractal, whatever. That just means the dimensions don't change. So, you know, if somebody was to think that there could be a tree 2, 3, 5, however many 100 miles tall, and you think that's preposterous, it could never happen, it's like, well, why not? But if you did see it, you know, it's only the same as like a, you know, a scale model, isn't it? When you get a scale model railway, you know, the little tiny ones, yeah, they're no good. But when they build like a, you know, a quarter-sized locomotive that kids can go around on, they look just like a locomotive, don't they? You don't go, and that's not a train. Do you know what I mean? Don't go, that's not a train. That's not a steam engine. That's not a locomotive, because you couldn't get one that small. Do you know? It's just preconditioned. But anyway, if you want to know, so where did, oops, where did the trees go? People are saying, oh, the tree's 500 foot, 500 miles tall. If a tree's 500 miles tall, or even whatever, 1,000 feet, call it 1,000 feet. Let's say it's 1,000 feet tall, or 2,000 feet tall, or whatever you want to say, 10,000, call it 10,000 feet, right? 10,000 feet tall. Where did it go? Why is there only a stump there? Where did it go? Well, obviously it's snapped, isn't it? Nobody cut them down. They ain't cut. They were snapped. That's why they're all like mesas, snapped. But where did they go? Well, they just disintegrated, didn't they? Because let's look now at a tree struck by lightning. Okay, straight off you can see so much of it's gone. Now I've actually seen the videos where one gets struck. There you go, it's atomized, look. See, gone. Majority of it gone in seconds. Okay. You know, now again, what could take down a tree that large? You know, well, that's real. You know, we don't know, do you? You don't know, do you? Did you take that picture? No, I didn't. But the pattern of the lightning looks genuine enough. So, you know, where did the tree go? Where did it, you know, you can put that tree, make that tree 50, 100 times bigger than it is. And there's still going off and left of it. Okay. Oh, got someone walking past now. Here he is, we'll put him on video. Here you go, little freak. You going to have a look before you go? No. Lightning strike disintegrates tree outside Wisconsin high school. I don't know about that, because where was the lightning? There's the lightning. So they, yeah. Where did the trees go? There they go. Okay, so, you know, where did the idea of this tree of life come from? Well, let's see. No, let's not. Let's see that. What I'm going to show you now is to show that there has clearly been some kind of lightning sort of thing that maybe, you know, must, meaning may or may not. Why is this? Is this blurry? I can't see. I've been staring through two screens for too long. Because I've got one is in focus and one's close to me, so it's so what you Lichtenberg, Lichtenberg, fractal Lichtenberg wood burning. Okay. Now look what putting volts, etc., through the wood does. Okay, I've done this myself. I actually do this. One time when I first seen this, I was so, what's the word? Is it enamored with it? I just didn't know why. I didn't know why. Why? What does it remember you? You know? What is this? I've seen it before. Yeah, I've seen it before. Oh, I've seen this before, alright. Oh, aye. Anyway. So, you Lichtenberg, is that someone hit by lightning? Somebody's been struck by lightning, and they've got Lichtenberg, yeah, figures on them. So it's the same. Let's see if we can get. And there's one that we do it in like some kind of. I don't know how to do that one. It's captured in resin or something. I don't know. But anyway, there's a freak going past. Loads of freaks go past when I'm sat here. Or we do not see things as they are, we see things as we are, as an ace nim would say. Or maybe I'm the freak. Super freak, super freak, super freaking. Okay, so a big massive board. And he's tried to resin them and do different things, but it hasn't really come out. I'm not knocking it. I'd prefer that tree to be stood up alive. But, okay, so there's your Lichtenberg. No. Okay, there, let's see that one. You're starting to see what they are, yeah? What is it? Well, that's an electrical burn across the surface of wood. Okay, which to me looks like rivers and whatever, and estuaries and all this kind of stuff, and yeah. It's going to focus again. I apologise for this. Let's just jump to the reveal. Okay, so what you're looking at now, let's find it. Palo Duro. And just remember this word, Palo Frito, Palo Duro. Canyon. I believe it's in Mexico. I've not been. Let's find it. And again, when you look for these pictures, you see, because the internet is controlled, you can only see a certain amount of stuff. Oh, it's only 2 pages. Only 2 pages? Okay. Well, let's just try. The Grand Canyon. Let's go from space. From space! The Grand Canyon from space. That's not really going. It's like a reverse, isn't it? Oh, what are you seeing? What are you seeing? Are you seeing them? Lichtenberg figures all across the landscape from a massive lightning bolt storm. These ones seem to be raised like they're like debossed, aren't they? But again, it's not showing the. Maybe I'll just show it not from space then. Grand Canyon instead. Alright. Reety. And that's that. That's the horseshoe bend or something, I think they call it. And they try and like say, oh look, this is all like flat, and they sat some massive digger and they've dug it all out and it's excavated. So it's like, no, but them excavators, they're only tiny compared to this. This is a Lichtenberg. This is a fractal burn. They even call it fractal burning. So imagine that fractal burn, taking it from a 2x4 to a you know, 200 by 400 miles. And suddenly you've got like River Nile and stuff. You see? It's all burnt out. If you've ever, I'll tell you what. Yeah. Because there is actually a there is actually I was saying now. Yeah, there's an actual picture of that Palo Duro Canyon that you can just see it. You just see this wood beam. I'm going to show you now. You just see it. Skip this video. Skip this thing so we can get no copyright strike. Okay, so this guy's Kadvicha Engineering. Today we are planning to make another round Lichtenberg table with chairs. I don't really care about that. Don't care, just get it on there, get it burn. Oh, there you go. This guy looks a bit hardcore, man, because he's going for it with he's holding him. But you see it? There you go. Whoosh. There's your Grand Canyon, your rivers, etc., etc. Whoosh. You know, and as I say, I've done this. Like, Palo Duro Canyon looks exactly like that. Okay. From certain pictures, because it's the internet's, it's conceited, isn't it? There you go. Imagine that. Oof. Right. So, PuPs Perusals. Giant trees. Hey, are you still on the fence? Sadly.